The Boston Celtics have time and time again always looked to have been a promising team with a lot of young talent, and specifically, I'm talking about their stars in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Along with those two, the Celtics also have an experienced and solid star in Kemba Walker. The Celtics have always been a team to look out for in the playoffs and got to the conference finals last year, where they came very close to beating the Heat, but ultimately lost to them in 6. Well, this season, the Celtics started off well with a very good looking record of 8 wins and 3 losses, but afterwards, they've completely fallen off and have only won 8 over the next 22 games, which accounts to a win percentage of 36% in those 22 games. So what is honestly wrong with the Celtics this year, since they look mostly the same as last year and have signed a couple players who are supposed to help the team out? Let's find out. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy C3 back with a video, because you know I only drop the best content out here. Hope you guys have an awesome week so far, and obviously I got a video for you guys to end off your week on, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. As usual, before I start the video, please show some love and hit the like and subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos in the future, and we are closing in on 800 subscribers, which is why you should furthermore hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you did, and other than that, let's get straight into today's video. The Celtics have been struggling significantly in this 2021 season, and it is honestly shocking to see, since people had extremely high hopes for them after they made it all the way to the conference finals and were so close to beating the Heat. But the Celtics have been playing so bad that they're being clowned on by people on social media, and even some of their own fans are joining in on it. So what led to this, and in other words, what's the problem with this team? One of the biggest reasons why the Celtics have just been losing so many games is due to their point guard in Kemba Walker. Back on the Charlotte Hornets, Walker was the face of the franchise and was spectacular in his final season with Charlotte, where he put up 25.6 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 5.9 assists a game on a fairly efficient field goal percentage of 43.4%. He was undeniably a superstar, and many people thought he would be able to bring the same energy to the Celtics when they acquired him from free agency for a max contract of $141 million. Walker did his job in his first year with the Celtics, putting up 20.4 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 4.8 assists a game, but after coming back from a knee injury this year, here's where the problem starts. Walker did not look good coming back from his injury, where he was extremely inefficient from the field and just not doing his job. For example, before his injury, Walker was shooting 43% from the field, but he's only been shooting 38% from the field ever since, and only putting up 18.1 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game, which are career lows when accounting his overall stats from the past 5 years. Walker was supposed to be a solid replacement for Kyrie Irving and be a better overall leader for this inexperienced Celtics team. Since Irving destroyed the Celtics' chemistry, the Walker is basically at an all-time low right now and just seems to be unable to find his rhythm or jumper. I've watched a couple of the recent Celtics games, and he just is not hitting his shots even when he's wide open. As a result, in order for the Celtics to start winning games again, the first issue that must be addressed is getting Walker out of the slump, since this young Celtics team needs an experienced leader in Walker. The second biggest issue of the Celtics team, and why they're losing so many games, is with their bench. The Celtics bench is extremely weak this year, with many inexperienced players, and their most notable bench players are Taco Fall, Jeff Teague, Robert Williams, and Peyton Pritchard. Think about it. No disrespect to Celtics fans, but if those are your most notable players off the bench, that's pretty upsetting to see, and I have stats to back up my statements of how bad the Celtics bench is. For instance, the Celtics bench is ranked 29th in the league in scoring, which translates to them being second last in the whole league. Furthermore, with their bench scoring so little points, the Celtics additionally have basically no shooters off their bench, where their threes per game is ranked at 28th in the league. So let's be honest, how would a team with such a terrible bench succeed when their starting lineup is solid, but nothing special with Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Daniel Theis, but that's not even taking account to Kemba's struggles and injuries. Even when the Warriors had 5 All-Stars in their 2018 lineup, they still had solid players and shooters such as Iguodala, Livingston, and Quinn Cook, who led the bench unit. As a result, the Celtics management, and specifically Danny Ainge, has to make some moves soon before the trade deadline to obtain better bench players and shooters for a higher chance of making a deeper run into the playoffs. Finally, the last reason why the Celtics have been struggling this season, which has been a major and recurring problem, is injuries and COVID protocols. Similar to the Heat, the Celtics have been pretty unlucky this year, where they had to have a couple games postponed of not even reaching the minimum 8-player rule. For example, back in early January, Tatum and Brown tested positive for COVID, which sidelined them for around 2 weeks, and at the time, Kemba Walker was still recovering from his knee injury. Afterwards, when they came back, Marcus Smart got injured at the end of January with a left calf strain and is still currently out. Consequently, the Celtics slump is partially not their fault, since luck has played a major factor in the struggles in this season. But what do you guys think? Do you guys believe the Celtics will be able to address their problems and turn it around after All-Star break, or will Danny Ainge have to make some kind of trade? Let me know in the comment section below about your guys' thoughts, and if you enjoyed the video, just another reminder to hit the like and subscribe button to show the gang some love. But until next time, AC3 out!